Good evening to you again from Sulphur City. Here with you again for the SPL, game number 8 of the 2018 SPL. Remember last weekend we had some 5 matches down this way and 2 matches in the week at the Marbella Valley. And we're back to Sulphur City and it's Marbella Valley field, and the bowls, this one from Shem Severin is way down the leg side, and umpire Royalin Cooper signals wide. So the Craft Masters, they're into game number 2, their second game, and this weekend is what we would call qualifier weekend, where teams will be jostling for places to make it through to the semi-finals. So far, in the group of death as we break, as is Shem Severin bowling to Junior Henry, and it beats him down the leg side and beats the keeper as well down to the boundary for four runs. No signal from the umpire, so it goes down as runs. So it clips something there, maybe the glove on the way, and the keeper there couldn't come across. And the keeper for tonight is Ori Shangu, deputizing for Denzel James, who fractured his finger in the last game. So Shangu doing duties, as is Shem Severin from the river end, bowling to Henry. Down the leg side again. Wide signal again. So it seems Shem Severin has seen something behind there that he's attacking, but he's only succeeding in adding to the score of the opponents. As Shem Severin again, this time he's on target on the off stump. Junior Henry is back in defense. Score is 6 without loss. As we were saying, the group of death, defending champions Avatar, Civic Blasters, they have played 3 games, won 2, lost 1. South Castries Lions, they have played 2, won 2. And Monrepo have played 3, lost 3. As it's Severin in bowls to Henry, and he drive down the goal. That's 4 runs. This one was full out to the bat, and Junior Henry pouncing on this one and hit it down through mid-on to the left of the man at mid-on and gets 4 runs. So the score moves to 10. 10 without loss. Okay, so it's Shem Severin again. Bowls to Henry, and this one is shoulders, arms. As he watches it go through to keeper Ori Shangu. No run. Umpires for tonight, Royalin Cooper at the presiding end, and Alan Ashby at square leg. Tomorrow we have another 2 important games. Grosley, they will take on Viewfort North Bamboo Springs in the first game at 4 o'clock, and at 8 o'clock is the Lions. They take on the home team, the Soufre. And this one outside here, he has a go at this one and beating the outside edge there. A good delivery from Shem Severin. Henry was trying to hit this one down the ground. So the score remains on 10 without loss. As the crowd builds nicely, as Severin in bowl. This time is struck in front there, loud appeal. Umpire Cooper says not out. Seems to have been heading down the leg side there. So that's the end of the first over. 10 without loss. We were talking about the games for tomorrow, 2 important games. two important games. At 4 o'clock, it's Grosley Knights. They're up against Bamboo Springs View for North Raiders. And the Raiders looking to get on the score sheet in terms of wins. Grosley, they also have lost their first game, so two losing teams are playing tomorrow, trying to get some points on the board. And as we said, it's qualification weekend. Who are the teams going to make it to the last four? So, God willing, on Monday morning you will wake up to the top four. So far, City Blasters, they have finished their quota of games. 4 points, 2 wins, 1 loss. The Lions, they have played 2 games and they're on 4 points, 2 wins, 100% record so far. And Monrepo Credit Union Pioneers, they have lost all 3 games. So it's Valet Setter. She'll be facing up to Christian Ange. Outside the awesome, it's wide. But Setter was trying to hit it down to third man. But it just goes over the top edge. The score moves on to 11. This one is down the leg side and it's wide and it goes into the fence. Wide being signaled. Did it get to the fence? No. The man from Slip running back and stopping it a couple inches from the rope. And in the meantime, the batsman crossed for a single. So the score moves on to 13. Junior Henry will be in strike. So it's Christian Ange. I will say hello to Ray, who is doing some duties in the background there. He drives and this one hits up his partner and ricochets further onto the onside. And they pick up a single. 14 without loss. Our scorers, Ashlyn Edward and John Smith. Both international matches under the belt. This one he drives and he's dropped there. This one was full to the bat and Valencia just driving in the air back to the bowler. He seemed to have had it, but then it burst through the hands, and the man at mid-on picks up no run. So Valencia does getting a life. So Ange just examining the fingers now on the left hand. Looks okay. As Setaj, Valence Setaj settles as Christian Ange bowls to him now. This time he's trying to work it to the onside. Only succeeds in cannoning into his pads and run out into the offside. No run. 14 without loss and we into over number 2. Just a slight late start due to the overcast conditions. As Ange again, Christian Ange bowling to Valence Setage, bowls up to hits it. Oh my goodness, the man at mid-on not making a good attempt there to catch. This one again was hit by Setage in the air. The man at mid-on delaying and in the end took it on the bounce. So Valence Setage living a little dangerously as it Christian Ange. 2, Valence bowls, and he works it out into the offside. The man from backward point runs in, picks up. No run. So it's 14 without loss. As it's flicks it off the pads, it's Setter back of the square, is running down to the boundary. The man from long leg is running around, picks up now. They run for 2, they're looking for 3, but they will stay on 2. So this one, Christian Ange was on the leg stump, and Setter just worked it behind square and picked up 2 runs. So the score moves on to 16. So after over 2, it's 16 without loss. Third over is Junior Henry on 10, and Setters, Valence Setters on 3, as it's Shem Severin into his second over, and he's bowling from the river end. He'll be bowling to Junior Henry, bowls short, and he tries to swing it off the pad. It goes, and they run a quick single there. It beats the throw. Not a good one from the man at short fine leg, as Empire signals leg by. 19. Without loss after 3 overs. Shem as Severin as Setaj just backs away, stops the bowler in his track, does some repairs to his the back of the right pad, leg guard, as is Shem Severin running in from the river end bowls, and he hits it in the air over mid on. That's 4 runs. That's 4 runs. Just pitched up on the leg stump, midland leg stump, and the balance setter was after it, hit it over the man at mid on. For a moment we thought he was carrying to the man at mid on, but in the end it went over his head down to the boundary for 4. So it's 23 without loss. And the crowd is building up nicely, continues to build up. Renegades hoping to create some sort of upset tonight. Severin again, running from the river end into goal. The balance is short. Oh, but just dropping short of the man that slipped there is this one. Setaj was trying to guide this one down. And came off the thick edge, and Tariq Gabriel just a bit too deep and dropping just short of him at slip. So balance just a little just playing a little dangerous outside the off stump there, and the score remains on 23 without loss. So after 3 overs, it's 23 without loss. Now while we'll do some shout outs to our followers in and around. The mayor of Ancillary here with us, John Smith. Man was giving human service to scoring as Christian Ange runs away to bowl to Junior Henry. Bowls now, and he tries to, this was short, and he's trying to swing this one, but it moved away from him, goes over the top edge and through to the wicketkeeper Ori Shangu. So Junior Henry is in a no-nonsense mood here tonight. He's not waiting to settle in. As Christian Ange runs away, bowls to Henry, and he hits this one in the air. It's gone into the crowd. It goes 6 more. So Junior Henry is on the go. Score moves on to 29. And just to remind, did somebody get hit in the crowd? Maybe one of the cheerleaders, the Choiseul cheerleaders. Just some concern being shown there. From our vantage point, we cannot see. I'm not sure if somebody got hit, but if you do take a catch, the magical catch, you're entitled to some sort of prize, an award. This one outside the stump from Ange, Christian Ange, and Junior Henry just watches it go through to the keeper. So 29 without loss. Henry is on 16 off of 12 balls. As it's Christian Ange to Junior Henry. He's running away from the players' pavilion. Bowls outside the stump. He goes for a big drive, but umpire Alan Ashby signals wide. So Christian Ange has the right idea, trying to get him to drive through the offside, but he was just a touch too wide on this occasion. As it's Christian Ange again, run away from us, bowls to Henry, and Henry is behind this one, drives back along the track. Christian Ange picks up, gives a smile. Gets to his mark now, just inside of the 30-yard circle. And he'll be bowling to Junior Henry. And he comes, bowls to Henry. Slow delivery, it's into the air, high into the air. The man from long on was running around, but wouldn't get there. And they run through for two. This one was a slow delivery, an attempted slow delivery. And Junior Henry took it on the full, hit it to the right of the man at long on. It was airborne for a while, but the man from long on couldn't get around in time, and they ran two. 32 without loss. When they over number 4. Bowls down the leg side, and he swings this one over. Square leg it goes. That's 6 runs. Another slow delivery there from Chris and Aj. Badly line down the leg side, and Junior Henry swung it high over square leg for 6, taking the score up to 38 without loss, and taking his personal tally to 24. So the Craft Masters, after 4 overs, they are motoring on. They are 38 without loss. And we'll just take some time just to shout out our friends. We have Mario the Lion Lawrence over in the USA. Very much locked on. Pretty sure he's very much eager and anxious, waiting for tomorrow's game. Lions versus the Club Whispers, Soufre Stompers. Also, the manager of the Windwards female team, Eugenia Gregg, over in Barbados. She might well be somewhere in and this one is a loud appeal, and it's even he's out caught behind. Craig Emmanuel, first delivery, and Valed Satanj was always flirting with danger from the last 2 overs, playing outside the awesome. This one he got the edge, and standing keeper Ori Shangu took the catch. So the first wicket goes down. It's 38 for 1. So, new batsman comes in, Christian Shallery. .38 for 1. First wicket goes down in the 5th over. So Shallery is a new batsman, Christian Shallery. And he'll be facing up to Craig Emmanuel, who picked up a wicket the very first ball of his spell. Captain just making some adjustments as it's Craig Emmanuel in the bowl short, and Shallery is behind this one. No run. 38 for 1. As Craig Emmanuel bowls to Shalry. This one is short, rising. Just defends this one. Into the offside it goes. $38 for 1. We're into over number 5. Whether it's certainly giving us a break. On our way up, it was raining in some of the parts that we went through. At one point we thought there was not going to be any play today. But we only started half an hour later. Short, and Shalry was still onto the front foot. Bowler runs all the way down and picks up. 38 for 1. It's Craig Emmanuel back at his mark now, turns. Runs in now to bowl to Christian Shalry. Short, and he hits this one over, long leg it goes. That's 6 runs. This one was short, and Shalry was on the back foot and just helped it around. As it rose towards the shoulder, Shalry was on the back foot and just helping it over the man at long leg who had no chance and went into the stands for 6. As we see the Shrosell Craft Masters cheerleaders putting on a little display for us down to our right. So it's Craig Emmanuel again. Run away from the River End bowls to Shalry. Shot one again. And he goes for the pull shot. It goes, beats the keeper and goes down to the boundary for 4 wides. Orishang was reaching for all his worth. Couldn't get onto it. As there was another short one and Shalry was trying to hit this one away. Not making any contact. And keeper Shangu not able to hurl this one in, and it goes down to the boundary for 4 wides. So it's 49 for 1, and we're in the 5th over. As it's Craig Emmanuel again. Bowls Shalry, just drops the wrist there as this one making some height, and it goes through to keeper Shangu. He was thinking of probably playing off the back foot, but as it made the height, he just dropped the wrist and allowed it to go to keeper Shangu. 49 for 1. Certainly much better conditions than we experienced in Marbella Valley Tuesday and Wednesday night. Tuesday night especially, where the ball was sticking and stopping and shooting. And the Renegades playing at home, they were able to scrape home against the Grosley Knights. So tonight they're playing here at the Super Mini Stadium. Harder pitch. As Mugaran Shulet is replaced the man from this end, and he'll be bowling to Junior Henry. Bowl short, and this is one in the air. Man is running back. It falls between the 2 men there, and some football is getting over the rope. 4 runs. The man running around from long on was trying to exhibit some footballing skills there, and instead of tapping it back into play, he ended up hitting it kicking it over the ropes. So 4 runs to Henry, taking him on to 28, and the score on to 53 for 1. So the 50 is up in the 6th over. So another short delivery there from Shulet, and Junior Henry was equal to it, hitting it over mid-wicket. It was aerial for quite a while. The man from Longon tried to save the boundary, but only succeeded in kicking it over the boundary rope. So it's Shulet again. He'll be bowling to Junior Henry. He runs away from us, bowls up the bat, slower delivery. And he is drawing Henry into the shot, but Henry just in the end looking at the ball go outside the off stump through to the keeper. So Shulet thinking all the time. And he ran away from us, and he'll be bowling to Junior Henry. And he goes now, bowls, short, and this one he pulls it. That's 6 runs. This one was short, of no pace, it just dropped in short, and Henry was on the back foot and hit it high over square leg for another 6. So that takes him up to 34, and the score up to 59 for 1. So it's 59 for 1, the Craft Masters into over number 6, midway into over number 6. A good shot there from Junior Henry. But this one, Magaran Shulet just dropped it in short, didn't really bang it into the pitch. And Junior Henry just waited on it on the back foot and hit it high and hard over square leg for 6. So it's Shulet again, bowls. This time it's up mid and leg stump. He turns it out of the park. They're looking for 2 as the big man from runs in and they take 2. Yes, they get home safely. As a big man, Shem Severin was running around from backward square, just inside the circle, and they get 2. Score to 61. 61 for 1, and Junior Henry moves on to 36. As Shulet waits, as Junior Henry now settles, he runs in, bowls, slower delivery, and he hits. Has gone for 6. 6 more. Shulet this time trying the slow delivery again. It was too slow, and Junior Henry said, "Thank you very much. I will just deposit you over long on." And it's 6 more, taking the score up to 67 for 1. And Henry takes his personal tally to 42. And I'm sure that's not what Captain Craig Emmanuel asked of Shulet. Too many slow deliveries, and deliveries are so slow that I guess at this point Junior Henry can see Spl T20 written over it. So Henry needs Shulet needs to think about it. Needs to put a little more effort in. As Henry remarks his guard, as the music was playing in the background, Shulet running away from us into bowl to Henry, bowl short. He's behind this one, walks out into the offside, goes into the sand pit. No run. 67 for 1 after 6 overs. So the captain will have to do some damage control from the next end. So Emmanuel is at his mark. Craig Emmanuel bowls to Henry, bowls to Shalry, not Henry, Shalry, and he comes forward, goes into the offside, no run. $67 for one. As it's Craig Emmanuel running away from us, running away from the river end, bowling to Shalry, and he taps it down to third man, wide of the third man. He go through for a single. This one is short and wide, and Christian Shalry just dabbing it down to the man at wide third man, and picks up a single. 68 for one. 42 of 21 balls is Junior Henry. Comes Craig Emmanuel. He waits as Junior Henry just remarks his guard, makes sure he has the guard. As Craig Emmanuel from the river end runs into bowl to Junior Henry, bowl short, and Henry just watches this one go outside the off stump. This one not making as much height. The score remains on 68 for one. So Craig Emmanuel, he is just signaling to his fielder on the boundary as he runs in again to bowl to Junior Henry outside the off stump, and again he just watches it go by. Wide, taken by Empire Cooper. Kind of delayed call there. Just taking an extra couple seconds just to make sure it was the right call. So it's Craig Emmanuel bowls this time. It's short, just climbing up to the hip area, and Henry just tried to work it off. It was a bit airy, but fell well short of Tariq Gabriel at mid wicket. $69 for one. And this time is a loud appeal, and he's out. He's caught. He's caught there. So Craig Emmanuel makes the breakthrough again. So Junior Henry, who was on fire, 42, he now makes his way back to the pavilion as he was caught by the keeper of the bowling of Craig Emmanuel for 42. So Craig Emmanuel again making the breakthrough. So the new batsman is Audie Alexander, and he will be facing Craig Emmanuel. In comes Craig Emmanuel, bowls short, and Alexander is back on the cross. Plays into the extra cover region, the sandpit area, no run. And successful over there by Captain Craig Emmanuel as the score moves on to 69 for 2 after 7 overs. Craig Emmanuel so far has picked up 2 for 13 in 2 overs. And it's a change of bowling from the pavilion end. Shadrach Descat. And we almost call him Shadrach Theodore. Shadrach Theodore from member of the South Castries Lions district team. I'm sure he's locked on at this point. As Shadrach Descat comes into the attack, and Descat had a very good game in Mabuya on Tuesday night. In fact, he actually won the game for his team, made an important half century when it mattered, himself and Shulet taking the Renegades home. So he'll be into the attack now, bowling from the pavilion end as he runs through the crease, does not deliver. Dead ball signaled by umpire Ali Ashby. Tomorrow there will be a 2-day under-19 trial game starting at the Minnefield Park. Under-19 selectees are getting ready for the Winter Islands under-19 tournament to be held in Grenada. In a moment, we'll give you the score in the test match between West Indies and Sri Lanka. The first test. The second test is right here in St. Lucia next Thursday. As Shadrach, he does not bowl, he runs through the crease again. So maybe something seems to be wrong there. Not quite sure. Probably the run-up seems to be a little soft. Theodore Descat gets ready to run in to bowl to Shalry. He's pushing and missing outside the awesome. Good delivery. So finally he gets a delivery out of the way. Seemed he had some issues with the run-up. Okay, so he's back at his mark, just inside the 30-yard circle. Walks now, breaks into a run. Bowling to Shalry, short. On the back foot he goes, plays into the sandpit. And the man there, Tariq Gabriel, picks up and fires at the non-striker's end, hits the stump. But the batsman was home. 70 for 2. In over number 8. Also a shout out to Brianna, who might well be monitoring as well. As Shadrach Shadrach bowls and he drives up to Up too long off. A good save there by the man, Christian Aj. And they go for a single. Shadrach Descat. This ball is one a lot fuller, allowing Audi Alexander to come onto the front foot and drive down to long off. The man from long off covering some ground to his left and effecting a sliding save there. 71 for 2. As Descat bowls short and he tries to cut this one. It comes off the edge and goes down to wide third man. Another single. 72 for 2. A pretty decent over so far compared to the last over bowl by Shulet, where he was hit all over the park. So it's Shadrach Descat again from the players' pavilion end. He'll be running into bowl to Audi Alexander. In going bowl short. Audi just works it off the hip and they'll be looking for 2. As it hits the sandpit now and it dies away. And they get 2. Take the score up to 74. 74 for 2. Goes Shadrach Descat. He'll be bowling to Audi Alexander. Bowl short. Again he works it off the pads. Down to a long leg. They get 1. He'll be coming for 2. Well run there. The fieldsman down at long leg was a little slow in getting the ball back to the keeper. And Audi Alexander seeing that call his partner home for a second run. So 76 for 2. 76 for 2. Once again, a decent crowd in. Majority of them are there to support the Craftmasters. So you can well imagine a sea of orange. Craig Emmanuel, he'll be bowling his third over. It's 76 for 2. He brings in the long leg inside the circle. Brings the man behind square to mid wicket, and the man at mid wicket goes out to mid-wicket boundary. As bowls, and he tries to do a short, and he is on the front, but trying to work it down to third man. Fine, missing, and goes through the keeper Ori Shangu, and immediately the partner Audi Alexander calls him down and says there's no need for that. We've still got quite a few overs to go. So it's Craig Emmanuel bowling to Shalby. Bowled into high into the air. He might be caught. It falls between the two fieldsmen there. Giddens and Shulet, it looks like. This one, Shalby was trying to hit this one over long off. It peeled off the outside edge, high into the air. And Bradley Giddens, a big man, was trying to run around to his left while Shulet was trying to run around to his right, and in the end the ball fell between the two individuals and the batsman picked up a single. Those of you who know Bradley Giddens, a very big unit. As it's Craig Emmanuel making some adjustments. And he'll be bowling to Audi Alexander. He's bowling over the wicket. Runs in now to Audi Alexander. Bowl Short. And hits this one. High. And is he going to be out caught? He drops it. And they run for two. This one. Audie Alexander tried to heave it over long and went high up into the air. The man from a long off was running around. He got a hand to it and in the end floored the catch. So in the end they took two. Two more runs to the score. It takes up to 79. 79 for 2. And skipper Craig Emmanuel, knowing skipper Craig Emmanuel will not be too pleased about that. For a moment from our vantage point, it looked like it was heading over the boundary, but it was held up in the wind.
And of course, you know, I'm in La Sulphur City. That is Soufre. At the stadium for game 8, which is Choiseul playing against the, I don't even want to tell me a lie, but I think it's the Mamuya Renegades. All right, so we want to know, why are you dressed in a white jacket? Tell me, what's going on? What's going on here?
It's a lot. Just travel, arrive at 6 o'clock, was late on the flight, said I couldn't make it for CPL at 7:30. Went home, surprised my mom, and I'm here with the jacket, brand new shoes and brand new jacket, just for the CPL. For the weekend, tomorrow you're going to see me in black. Sunday you're going to see me in blue again.
So who are you representing tonight? What are your guesses for tonight? Who's going to take the match tonight?
So tonight, you know, I'm from Choiseul, born and raised, but I don't grow up there. But the Craft Masters got it. Same like LeBron James. I know I'm winning the NBA. I got some money on the line in the BVI, but I don't back any team. I just come to have fun, that's all.
Okay, guys, so you heard it. He's flying from all the way in England. Is that correct? England. He's from England, and right now he's repping Choiseul, right? So tell them why you're repping Choiseul. One word.
I'm here just for the SPL.
Just for the SPL.
I do it. Last year I did it bigger. This year I'm going to do it better.
All right, bigger and better. Right back to you, studio.
Brother. I'm going to drink them non-stop.
Okay, so back to live action. We just saw one from Craig Emmanuel just going over the shoulder of Audie Alexander. As Emmanuel is in again to Alexander, he drive. This time he connects, it goes over the fence as a no ball on 6 runs. This one was further up to the bat, and Audie Alexander's driving over long off, nowhere close to a fielder. And it goes over the fence into the river. It goes 6 runs. And to add salt to the injury, the skipper has overstepped. And it's a free hit. No ball. It's a free hit. So the score moves up to 88 for 2. I'm into over number 9. For 2. As the Friday night crowd comes in. As is Craig Emmanuel to Audie Alexander, he backs away. He backs away and wide call by umpire Cooper. But Audie Alexander was backing away. As it's Craig Emmanuel to Audie Alexander. Wide outside the awesome, and he hits him again. That's over longer. That's 6 more. Audie Alexander's backing away. Craig Emmanuel had it right there in the slot, and he hit it way over long off for another 6. So the wheels are kind of coming off for the Renegades. It's 96 for 2 after 9 overs. As we are getting some entertainment there. So the crowd getting some entertainment. As Shadrach Descat will bowl from the pavilion end. And he'll be bowling to Christian Shalry, who is on 10. He has so far faced 12 balls. As it's Descat to Shalry. Shot, and he pulls it around. That's 4 runs. Pulling this one around. Nobody out there. And it goes into the boundary for 4. So the Craft Masters on the rampage now. 99 for 2 during the 10th over. So the skipper needs to do something very drastic now to try to pull back this rate. As it's Descat bowling to Shalry, bowls. This one he just nudged it out down to third man. Pick up a single. 100 up. 100 is up. 100 for 2. Descat. He'll be bowling to Audie Alexander this time. And calmly bowls. This time pitches up about on the middle stump. Alexander trying to work it into the vacant mid-wicket area. The bowler runs around, picks up. A 100 for 2. As it's Descat again, this time to Alexander. Oh, he's down the wicket, he goes. Allowed appeal, and he's out caught. He's caught. Audie Alexander was advancing, had a swing at this one, just wide outside the awesome. Looked like it took a bottom edge, and Ori Shango took another simple catch, and Alexander makes his way back to the pavilion. So Descat has the last laugh as Audie Alexander goes caught behind for 21. And the new batsman going out is Vince Smith. So it's 100 for 3. So the Renegades, they're hoping that things probably will be changing around now. They got the wicket of the dangerous Ord Alexander. He is already looking very dangerous. So Vin Smith facing up to Descard outside the off stump. It goes through to the keeper, Shangu. 100 for 3. We're into over number 10. For 3 in the 10th over. So we probably at that rate we're probably looking at 200 as he turns this one off the hip and picks up a single. The man from short backward square runs around, picks up 101 for 3. So 10 overs gone, halfway stage, 101 for 3. And the bowling change, after the captain being roughly treated in the last over, so he takes himself off and brings on Jaden Elibok, left arm spinner. Scoring 101 for 3. The last 3 overs, the wheels seem to have been coming off the cart of the Renegades. So Eli Box not going through with the delivery. Just held back. In comes Eli Box. It's it high. Is that going? Is it going? I will be caught. It's gone. It's 6 runs. First delivery from Eli Box to Smith. And Smith hit it over the man at long on for 6. For a moment we thought it was going to hold up in the wind. So the score moves to 107. For 2. $109. 109 for 2. for 3. Sorry, 109 for 3. As he light box again, he's bowling round the wicket. Bowling to Smith, short. He tries to pull this one around. Not making contact. And the light box from early in the week has just been bowling just a little too short. Hasn't been able to get his length properly as he bowls now outside the off stump and he drives along the ground to the man at long off and picks up a single. $110 for 3. Comes Eli Box. This time he'll be bowling to Shalry, Christian Shalry. Round the wicket he bowls down the leg side, wide. Signal by umpire Cooper. This time, this one is floated up into the block hole. Shalry hits it hard into the ground. No run. Light box again. He'll be bowling to Christian Shalry. Round the wicket he goes, bowls. This time he tries to play it on the onside of the outside edge, goes into the cover region. No run. So 111 for 3. So Smith is on 10 and Shalry is on 15. So it's 111 for 3. 11 overs gone. And Dale Smith, part-time bowler. So he's going to bowl some off spinners, trying to see if he can arrest the run rate, which is at 10.09 now. And Smith hits that high. He's going to be out caught. Shadrach Deska he dropped it! My goodness. What a sitter. First ball from Smith and from Dale Smith to Vince Smith. Vince Smith has hit it to mid-wicket. And Shadrach Deska settled under it and spilled the catch. So Dale Smith again, this one outside your stump, hits it this time too. Oh, too long off and let Jamal Jaden in light box, not going for the catch, and then fired it in, almost took off the head of umpire Ali. So 2 sort of chances going down. So the Renegades are in a bit of disarray now. So it's Dale Smith. This time he'll be bowling to Christian Shalry. Bowls. And he backs away and tries to hit it to the offside of the bottom edge. It goes on to a short third man. No run. Dale Smith again. Bowling to Shalry. Respects this one, just plays it back along the track. Keeper Ori Shango runs around, picks up. No run. Dale Smith into Shalry outside the offside. Backs away, tries to hit to the offside, missing. Dale Smith again to Shalry, both outside the offside. He backs away, hits it into the sandpit. But they're looking for two, but they'll only get one. As Descat is in quickly. And single, 116, 115 for 3 of 12 overs. And pretty decent over by Dale Smith. Should have had the wicket of Vince Smith twice. Very unlucky. So the score remains on 115 for 3 after 12 overs. So it's Jaden Lightbox now from the river end. Bowls to Shalry. On the front foot he goes, split out into extra cover where a big unit of Pollard picks up. 115 for 3. Jaden Lightbox bowls. This time he turns it off the pads and they go for a quick single. There's nobody close in on the onside. So Eli Box bowling around the wicket and be bowling to Vince Smith. He goes around the wicket, bowls to Smith, hits it just over the man at extra cover. They go for one, they're coming back for two. Throws to the keeper's end, but they get home. 2 more runs. 118 for 3. We're into over number 13. Goes Eli Box to Smith. And he hits it inside out over extra cover again. They go for one. They're coming back for two. Pollard is on. Giddens picks up. And they get 2 more. 120 for 3. Smith, Vince Smith on 17. Christian Shalry is also on 17. As it's Jaden Eli Box. Bowling to Vince Smith outside and he pulls it around. That goes for 6. This one is short on the leg stump. Long on for 6. Score goes up to 126 for 3. So as the replacement ball goes out, so Jaden Lightbox not having a good. It's none. He has none for 21 from in his second over. is Eli Box. He'll be bowling to Vince Smith. He bowls. This time he tries, it's outside the off stump. He tries to work it into the offside, missing. And that's the end of the 13th over. So another 7 overs to go. 126 for 3. So who does skipper Emmanuel turn to? He's still going ahead of Dale Smith. We didn't have a bad over. His first over went for just 4 runs. And he should have had the wicket of Vince Smith on 2 occasions, 2 successive deliveries. Dale Smith, he'll be bowling to Christian Shallery. Short, and he, on the back foot, he pulls it up, pulls it down to long on, but a misfield, but not capitalizing. So 1 more run, 127 for 3. Dale Smith, let's see what he's going to try this time. There he goes, he bowls to Smith. He's bowled him! Is it? No, of the type of moment I thought it hit the off stump there. So it's Dale Smith bowling to Vince Smith, and he swings this one down to square leg, and they take one to try to come back for the second. Christian Shallery says no. Single. 128 for 3.
Hi, I'm here with Kyle Harris, one of the Choiseul supporters. Kyle, tell us, how do you feel about the match tonight?
Well, I feel they're going along pretty well so far. The batting has been very good. Yeah, that's about it.
So how do you feel about your team? Do you think your team will be winning?
Of course, we have batting deep. We have some bowlers to support our runs, the amount of runs we score. Yeah, so well, as long as we get about a 150 on the board, it will be good.
So you're sure your team winning tonight?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, there you have it. Kyle said it. His team is winning. What team though? What team?
Choiseul Craft Masters.
All right, there you have it, people. It's the Choiseul Craft Masters that Kyle is raving for tonight. Let's see if they're going to win.
This ball from Dale Smith, missing. Outside he also had a big heave, missing. And score moves on, remains on 130 for 3. With Vince Smith on 25 and Christian Shallery on 19. So Dale Smith, he has bowled so far 2 overs for 8 runs, pretty tidy. Eli Box 2 overs of 21. Descartes 2 overs of 13. Shulet 1 for 8 over for 18 runs. Emmanuel 3 overs for 32. Christian Urge 2 overs of 21. And Shem Severin 2 overs for 16. So some 6 bowlers used so far. And who has been reintroduced at the top end? Shem Severin. So the opening bowler Shem Severin comes back into the attack, trying to see if they can arrest this run rate, which is at 9.29 at this stage. 14 overs gone as Shem Severin bowled, and he hits it high and hard. Will he be caught? He's caught. He takes the catch there on the long of boundary, and one finally sticks. Shallery, who goes, caught by Rick Smith on the long of boundary, and he goes for 19. 19 of some 24 deliveries. So undo. So the new batsman in is Mulan Sami. And he'll be facing up to Severin. Severin bowls. And he's in the air. He's going to be caught. He's going to be caught. He's out. He's caught. He's taken there at mid-wicket and he goes without score. This one was pitched up on the middle stump and he was flicking this one and went high up into the mid-wicket area in the sandpit, and the man there taking the catch was, is it Descat? Dale Smith, who took a very good catch. This one was high in the end, swollen. He was running backwards, settled, and took the catch. And Sammy goes. Merlin Sammy, that is. First ball, caught by Dale Smith of the bowling of Shem Severin without scoring. So, 2 wickets in 2 balls. So it's now 130 for 5. And the new batsman is Bradley Tisson.
Alrighty guys, so it seems to me that I am in the Choiseul section. Now I gotta keep on the lookout because I'm not trying to get hit by the ball, but at the same time I'm trying to catch the ball so I can get the Najikor 6 catch. Alright, Cat 6. Now tell me, why are you the loudest one on your team?
Trust, Choiseul is the sport, and I am Choiseul. I love Choiseul, and we are Choiseul. And we're in the spot, and trust me, I won't let a ball hit her. I'm gonna catch the Sajiko catch.
You're gonna catch the Najikor 6. Alright, so I have one question for you. Describe your team in one word.
In one word?
One word. Think quick, think quick, think quick.
There's no word to describe my team. We're undespicable.
You're undespicable?
Yeah.
You're undefeatable. Which one?
Despicable.
Okay, they're undespicable.
That way, there's nothing to define what we can do.
Oh, so you mean you're okay, so you're trying to say you're unbeatable. That's what you mean. Now, here's a dumb question. Choiseul or Mabuya? Who taking it?
Is that a question?
Yes, it's a question. I want you to answer.
Craft Masters to the world.
Craft Masters to the world.
And look at the background. Choiseul Craft Masters. That's what we are.
Guys, you heard it here, so I'm going to send it back into the commentary box. Brian, back to you.
Yes, thank you, Shanru. And back here, it's 133 for 5. And it's Severin. He'll be bowling to Bradley Tisson. He drives and Severin 6 out the side, 17 boot there. And stops it. 133 for 5, the score remains. So Severin has bowled a pretty good 15th over. And he comes, bowls to, oh, this one is short. And he is looking to pull this one. And the ball was through him. So the score remains at 133 for 5. 15 overs completed.
So now I'm I'm with the opposing team. That's the Mabuya Renegades. Why you look so? Why are you sad?
No, I'm not sad. I'm just focused on the game right now, you know?
You're focused on the game.
Yeah.
Is there any particular reason why you're focused on the game?
Because, well, I guess it's a must win for us, so, you know?
It's a must win.
Yeah.
And you see yourself win.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Of course. So give me one word to describe your team.
Oh, we're very talented.
Very talented. That's 2 words still, but okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's to show the emphasis.
All right. So what is your game plan going in?
Well, we're trying to restrict them to a respectable total. And probably when we get in as the batters, the pitch is playing very well, so hopefully our batters could get whatever runs they get.
I think somebody's going to catch that, and somebody caught that. Somebody caught that. So that's a magical 6 right there. So I'm going to send it back over into the commentary box, but we are just chatting with a team member from the Mabuya Renegade side. Brian, back to you.
Yes, we just saw this one hit into the stands, and I think somebody took a catch. As this one down, it's Smith again hit it down to long off. And he picks up a single. Just want to confirm that the catch was taken in the stands by a spectator. Yes, we can confirm the catch was taken. The magical 6 catch taken. So it's Dale Smith and we bowling to Tiso. He drives in the extra cover. They're going for a quick single. And he just a little slow there is Shadrach Descat. The ball hit straight to Descat and the batsman took off. And made it home. 141 for 5. And comes Dale Smith. They'll be bowling to Vince Smith. Bowls. And hits it into the air. It's going to drop short of the man out long off. 2 bounces to him and they go through for a single. 142. 142 for 5. We're into over number 16, so 4 overs still to go. In comes Dale Smith. This time ball to Tisson. Full. And he hits it. It's going to be another catch. And oh, he's dropped in the crowd there. 6 more. Smith was tossing this one up here, and Tisson taking it on the full, hitting it over long off, long on, and it was bubble in the crowd, and not taken. 148 for 5 after some 16 overs. So it's Severin again. Severin will be taking it up. He'll be bowling his final over. His final over from the top end. So far he has bowled 3 overs and taken 2 for 19. So Smith, who started pretty well, 2 overs for 8 runs, has now bowled 3 overs for 23 runs. So some 15 runs off the last over. So it's Severin. He'll be bowling to Vince Smith. Can be bowled. He advances. High. Over. Long. On it goes at 6. 6 runs. 154. And Smith goes on to 42. Severin was running in and Smith was advancing. Took it on the full. And hit it over long on for 6. So it's Shem Severin. And he'll be bowling to Vince Smith, who is on 42. Severin bowls. When it's short, And he's in defense. Goes out into the onside. Where Tyree Gabriel picks up. And the score remains in 154 for 5. So here goes Severin again. Shem Severin to Smith. Ball. And is it 8? That's gone for 6. That's 6 more. Sits straight over long on. That's 6 more. Severin was straying way up in the crease area. And Smith has hit it over long on for 6. 160 for 5. And takes him on to 48. He comes again, Severin. Bowling to Smith. Short and he pulls him over mid-wicket. That's gone for 4. Very predictable there. Smith was waiting on the back foot. And that's 50 for Smith. Short, and he was on the back foot waiting and hit it over mid-wicket. 2 bounces for 4. And this time he goes for big, it misses, it beats the keeper. He loses his bat in the process and goes for 4 byes. So 164 for 5. $168 for 5, and we're the final ball of over number 17. It's Shem Severin running away to bowl to Smith. Bowl short, and he hits it. That's gone for 6 more. Over long off. Another 6, taking score to 174. So the score moves on to 174 for 5 after 17 overs.
That hits a whopping 6, and of course somebody called that. We call it the magical catch 6. Now standing with me, here he is. He's the guy who got the ball. How does it feel to catch the ball?
It feels great catching the ball.
It feels great catching the ball. Were you prepared for that?
No.
Like you just saw the ball coming, and what was your reaction?
Catch it.
Just catch it, right? And just for catching it, he wants some money. I won't tell you how much because I'm not trying to have you all rob him. But he wants some money, and he also won 2 tickets to the final. So congratulations to you.
Thanks.
And I will see you in the finals, right?
Yes.
But who are you rooting for tonight?
Shozel.
Shozel. You heard it here, guys. Now we're heading.
I'm actually rooting for Sufre.
You're rooting for Super, but tonight you're rooting for Shozel. Okay, I got you. All right, so I can guarantee that I'll be seeing you at the final.
Yes, yes.
All right, so congratulations to you. So I'm going to head it over back into the commentary box. Brian, back to you.
Thank you very much, Shanru. And this was a gentleman who caught the ball a couple overs ago. He has just won himself 2 tickets to the final. And it's Choulette. And he'll be bowling to high up into the air. Will it be caught? Somebody's carrying on it. Oh, it doesn't. Oh my goodness. It's not getting there in time, and Tiso gets away with it. Another opportunity goes up a big in there for the Renegades. $175 for 5. As Shulet will be bowling to Smith this time. He bowls and he swings this one. Shot Draxler just getting around. It drops and they get 2. So 2 more runs. So it doesn't seem that the Marway Renegade guys wants to take the catches. 177 for 5 and into over number 18. And he goes Shulet bowling to Smith. Bowls. He drives Fuller delivery. He drives down to long off. To Tari Gabriel. Single taken. $178 for 5. As it's Shulet. Wide outside the off stump. Oh, it goes through the man at extra cover and they get a single. Into the sandpit it goes, and Christian Ange at extra cover made a mess of this one. It went through him and they pick up a single. 179 for 5. Shulet, he'll be bowling to Smith. Here he goes, bowls. And down he goes, he swings high. Will he be out this time? Oh no, again they allow it to drop. And they are through for 2. 181 for 5. $181 for 5. Shulet bowling to Smith. Smith is on 63. There he goes. Running away from us to bowl to Smith. There you go, he bowls. And this one hits it over long. That's 6 more. Another 6 there to Smith. 181 for 5. Smith goes on to 69. And the score 187 for 5. So it's the captain, and he'll be bowling from the top end. And he'll be bowling to Bradley Tisson. Craig Emmanuel and be bowling to Tissot, and he swings it. Will it be caught? Oh my God, a diving attempt there in the sandpit, and they get a single. $188. Good stop there by Urge at short third man. This one was short and Smith was just guiding this one down to short third man and they run through for a single. 188 for 5. Smith goes on to 70. That's Emmanuel bowling over number 19. And we bowl into Bradley Tisson. There we go, the balls. And he hits this one over long of that 6 more. What a shot there by Tisson. This one was short outside the outside and he just flat batted it over long off for 6. Taking the score to 195 for 5. Pretty daunting total there so far. And that's another 6 over long on. Emmanuel, a slow delivery there. Outside the outside, but Tisson just hit it over long on with greatest of ease for 6. Taking the score to 200. 201. 201 for 5. So it's raining balls over on the other side. In comes Craig Emmanuel. He'll be bowling to Bradley Tisson. Short, and he goes to as a wide. And short and wide, and duly called by umpire Royal Cooper. 202 for 5. And the Renegades ball has really been put to the sword, not held by the fielding. As Captain Craig Emmanuel just thinking of what should he do next. Bowling to Bradley Tisson. Runs and bowls short in the air. Will he be caught this time? Yes, he is. Caught by Dale Smith. With a little height and only succeeded in getting to Dale Smith on the short mid wicket, just inside the 30-yard circle. So 202 for 6. As the new batsman going out there is Chennai Mesmin. So it's 202 for 6. Smith has been there. He's on 70. Craig Emmanuel bowling to Smith. He just plays on the outside. They go for 1. Will they come back for 2? They might even look for 3. Into the sandpit it goes. And they run 2. So that's the end of the 19th over. 204 for 6. Emmanuel 3 for 49. So who's going to bowl the last over? Shadrach Theodore has been entrusted to bowl the last over. 204 for 6. That is already a daunting total. But the Renegades, they have some capable batsmen. Tari Gabriel, Ori Shangu, the skipper himself, Craig Emmanuel, Shadrach Descat, the bowler now coming in. And he goes, runs into bowl to, and this one is outside the outside, he misses and it goes, oh, just missing the non-strikers. And this one is through to the keeper. And the batsman ran through for a single. 205. Mesmin is on one.